This is your Weather Extreme video for Sunday, November the 4th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and we do have a few showers moving through central Alabama. But before we get to that, I want to remind you of the Storm Alert Extreme coming up next Saturday, November the 10th, from about 9 to 2 or 3. I think I'll allow for 3 o'clock just in case. But we're going to be talking about severe weather and doing a lot of training on what you and I can look for in the skies as severe weather occurs. There's a look at our Skycam from the Alpha Skycam network over Trussville, and you can see the clouds moving across the area with just a thin line of clearing off to the east-southeast where the sun is rising. And it looks kind of gloomy down at the Gulf Shores Skycam as we look along the beach off to the west there with some low ceilings, and doesn't look like there's anybody out there and only one car in the parking lot. We do have a cold front moving through the area. That cold front and the upper disturbance responsible for that front. And in addition to that, we're going to see another strong shortwave move in out of Montana tomorrow that will give us a rain shot probably early Tuesday morning. For now, though, temperatures are fairly nice across the area. It's not too cool, not too hot, really, primarily in the 50s. Although when you get down along the coast, you get into the lower 60s. QPF-wise, whatever rain we're having today will be moving out fairly quickly, and that'll be probably less than 1/10 of an inch for most locations. And then what we have on Tuesday, especially early in the day, is likely to be somewhat limited. The moisture is limited, although it looks like this system will be bringing the moisture with it. So I would say probably 1/4 of an inch or less. Storm Prediction Center outlooking a slight risk along the South Carolina coast and into southeast Georgia and into just the extreme corner there of the North Carolina coast. So not much severe weather expected with this. And our tropics are quiet, just as you would kind of expect. All right, here's the surface map for today at 0Z. So that is now 6 p.m. I hope you remember to set your clocks back an hour. If not, you're kind of behind the times already. And you'll be an hour late to everything. We don't want to go there. But it looks like the front will be down along the coast, the Gulf Coast, stretching over into the Carolinas by 6 p.m., and that's where the rain action should be. By Monday, we see the little shortwave moving along the mid-Atlantic coast, but there's that other one dropping in to Missouri and Arkansas and northeastern Oklahoma. And that, as I say, looks like it's going to bring its own moisture with it. So while moisture won't be returning after this cold front moves through, it looks like we will have that coming along. So look for some clouds late in the day on Monday. And then Tuesday, it looks like that barrels on through. And, of course, that gives us a pretty nice northwesterly flow aloft. And while I don't expect much rain, it does look like we will see some showers, especially during the first part of the day, primarily from, say, 10 p.m. Monday night to about noon, 1 o'clock on Tuesday. And it does look like we'll probably clear out by late in the day on Tuesday. We certainly stay with the northwesterly fetch on Wednesday. And as a matter of fact, I think Thursday morning, while we're getting under the ridge, Thursday morning could be our coolest morning as we perhaps get down into the 30s for lows. By Friday, we're certainly under the upper ridge, so improving nicely. And we've got this huge trough out over the west coast and the Rockies, but that one is not going anywhere fast. There it is on Saturday, and you can see a chunk of the energy coming out from the bottom of it up into the Dakotas. And then on Sunday, a week from today, you can see that chunk of energy is headed up into Canada, but the trough is still back there, and the nice part is we're under a southwesterly flow, so we should stay fairly warm, and it looks like much of the rain will be off to our west and northwest. Now, if we go on out into the future here, it looks like we do have another shot at rain around the 13th, so certainly a very progressive pattern. And then we have another shot around the 16th as another strong shortwave comes through. And then by the 19th, at the end of the forecast period for the GFS, we see that we're pretty much into still a kind of a southwesterly flow with a bit of a ridge over the southwestern Gulf. So it looks like there's certainly no indication that we're going to see anything in the way of dramatic cold. But you know how voodoo is. It can always change. Well, thanks for tuning in to the Weather Extreme video. James Spann should be back with the next edition first thing Monday morning. In the meantime, I hope your Sunday is a good one, and Godspeed.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
In back-to-back ratings periods,
more people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.